Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to episode 2 of the Rainbow Bridge. My name is Rena Dwelly. I am a certified diamond dowser and inner diamond practitioner. I assist people in clearing blocks from their minds, their bodies, their souls, as well as their environments. So I'm curious, who caught me last week for the Tubes of Light? I'm wondering if you love it, if you're still doing it. Would love to hear your feedback. Also, I invite you to hit like, love, and definitely share this out. We have some big work to do today, and today we're going to be talking about space clearing. Now, space clearing is one of my most favorite parts of this work. And you know, sometimes I kind of tease that on my business cards, I should probably have a Ghostbusters logo. And I say tease because it's probably not a very nice thing to say. But, you know, it's true. I get a lot of calls to do this work. And, you know, living in an enlightened life, we really need to have a nice, clear environment for us to support our own energy. So last week we did the Tubes of Light, and I thought that was a great way to start because a lot of my meditations from here on out will be a very Tubes of Light based meditation. So just to recap, and I will totally walk you through all of this work. This is our physical body. We call crystallite white light in there. We expand it into our etheric body, which is about 4 to 6 inches outside of the physical body. And then we expanded out into the emotional body, which is about 1 foot outside of that etheric body. And then the lower mental body around that, which is another foot outside of the emotional body. Then we pulled it up and you see that sky blue dot. That was our sarcophagus point. We traveled from the sarcophagus point to the rainbow bridge, and then up to our quantum point, call in those color frequencies around us. And this creates a sacred space, you know, which this helps us expand our containers, our physical body containers. So I drew another picture. I'm going to put it on my clipboard so you guys can see it. This week we will be clearing our environments. And this is something I do on the new moons, on the full moons, or, you know, whenever that energy feels kind of heavy. This is like an energetic spring cleaning for our homes, our offices, our properties, whatever you choose to clear. I do ask that you just pick one for just right now to focus on. And then if you want to do, like say you pick your home first, and then you want to do like your office in a few minutes after the show, you know, that way you can just kind of focus on that one space that you're clearing. Hi guys, I'm so happy to see you. Thanks for joining me. So this clears any emotional and mental energies that exist in your environment. And, you know, these diamond dowsing frequencies, these quantum frequencies, they are really, really powerful. I have seen some of the most amazing things happen from this work. I have a friend, my friend Kelly. She's one of the most beautiful souls who supports my journey here. She has seen a lot of this amazing stuff work. So, you know, it's just really cool. Another clearing does for us is, you know, it helps spirits get to the other side, to their next portion of their journey, as long as they're ready to move on. You know, sometimes they're not ready, and there is that whole free will thing. But the ones who are ready, this is huge for them. And this is releasing a lot of heaviness from Mother Earth too. So big, big, beautiful work. I'm just so excited. And I will tell you, I was kind of questioning if this is something I should do for the second episode, because it is such big work. And I mean, all of this is big work, but this is huge stuff, you guys. And the last 3 nights, I have been having dreams of these spirits coming to me. And there's so many that are ready to pass. And being able to reach you guys like this in a very global community, this is huge, you guys. This is This is all for Gaia. This is all for humanity. This is big. So I'm so excited to share this with you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm kind of excited about this. And like I said, it's one of my most favorite topics to talk about. And I will definitely have to tell you guys some really, really good stories. That's for some future shows. You will totally love it. But okay, so to make sure that my picture gets to where you see it. Okay, so we're going to turn on our tubes of light just like we did. We're going to connect in with the space that we're clearing. Again, I ask that you choose like your home or your office space. You know, just choose one for right now. And you can always go back, watch a replay, and connect in with whatever else you want to connect in with to do the clearing. And then we're going to open up a positive vortex. You see this orange ring down here? And then we call in the quantum frequencies. So it's going to be huge. It's going to be beautiful. I'm guiding you. This is completely safe. I promise you, I'm right here with you. And I think you're going to totally love it. So as we open up this portal, I'm just going to show you guys really quick what the quantum frequencies look like. And this is a chart that I have that I take in when I do these advanced clearings. But, you know, it is totally a rainbow. That little banner that I share before the show, that is all of the quantum frequencies that we work with. And they are powerful, they're big, they're beautiful. I mean, it's cool stuff, you guys. I get so excited to talk about this. I'm so sorry, but I hope you love this just as much as I do. It's just such a wonderful place to connect with you all and share this work. I mean, it's phenomenal. Okay, so let me just check my notes, make sure I told you everything. I get so excited. I got to make notes that I wanted to tell you about the space clearing meditation. Okay, I think we're ready. So here is, you guys, I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're joining me today. Thanks for sharing, you guys. I super appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to get ready to go into this space clearing meditation. And just know that I'm here to support you. You just call on my light, and I'm right here. So I invite you. I'm going to take a quick drink of my tea. I'm sorry. I invite you to close your eyes, take a couple of deep breaths, just call yourself into present time. And as we do this, I'm going to have you start calling in crystalline white light into the physical body. And as we call in the crystalline white lights to our subtle bodies, this clears any toxins, any residues, any pollutions, energetic stuff that needs to be cleansed from our body. And now I want you to expand your awareness into your etheric body, which is about 4 to 6 inches outside of your physical body. And bring in that crystalline white light. And now we're going to expand our awareness a foot outside of our etheric body into our emotional body. And we're going to bring in that crystalline white light, just like fallen snow, just so beautiful, so pure, pristine. And let's expand our awareness another foot outside of our emotional body into our lower mental bodies. Call in that crystalline white light. And now we're going to pull these bodies up. So we're going to click our physical body into our etheric body. And we're going to click the physical etheric into the emotional body. This is just like Legos. It's like putting Legos together. And we're going to click the physical, etheric, emotional, and lower mental bodies together. And this creates our sarcophagus point. From our sarcophagus point, we're going to travel up the rainbow bridge and connect in with our quantum point. And this allows us access to these quantum frequencies. The first quantum frequency we're going to bring in is royal blue. So just like you're sitting in a royal blue tulip, call that in around and beneath you. The royal blue is the frequency for protection, and this activates our firewall. And around the royal blue, we're going to call in the rose light. Rose is for unconditional love. And as we call this in around and beneath us, let's connect in with any ascended masters or light beings who are here to assist us in this work. And then I want you to send this out into the universe as far as you can imagine. Because just as we have received love and support, we want to make sure and send love and support back into the universe for wherever it needs to go. Now from beneath our feet, we're going to call in the violet light. And we're going to pull this violet light up over our heads. And the violet frequency is forgiveness. And as we call this in, please surrender any old patterns, any blocks, any karma, any fears, anything that might be holding you back. If you know something that you're specifically working on, you can just offer that here. Sometimes when I don't know, when I don't have any specifics, then I just say whatever I need to release to move forward on my journey. So let's connect in with our quantum point again. And whatever space you're choosing to clear today, I'm going to do my home. This is probably the 5th time I've done it this week, just, because I wanted to make sure I covered all my bases. I'm just teasing. Anyway, so connect in with your home or your office or your property. And I want you to send a ray of white light to the highest point of energy of the space you're clearing. Your soul knows exactly where this is. And this is like the space's quantum point that we're dealing with. So as we connect with our space, let's call in the crystalline white light into the space, filling the space, removing any energetic toxins, residues, just like we did for ourselves. Just fill that entire space. Now, if you're in a home or you're doing a property, I want you to fill this to the borders that you own or rent. So right up to the neighbor's fence, just to give you an idea. If you live in an apartment, you can only clean your personal space. If we go outside of these borders, public land, like designated public land, is okay, but we can actually create karma. Karmic ties to the land and karmic ties to ourselves if we do this work without permission. So if that makes sense, other people need to learn their own lessons, and we're here to clear our own stuff. So that's why we're doing our own work for the highest good. So connecting in from that highest point of energy, I want you to call in royal blue around the space you're clearing and yourself. So you're sitting in a giant royal blue tulip that goes around your home or your office or your property and yourself. And this just activates a second layer of protection for you. And around this, we're going to call in the rose light again around our space and us. We're going to, again, connect in with any ascended masters or light beings who are here to assist us in this work and send that frequency of love right back into the universe, around and beneath us and right back out. And now from the floor or the ground of your property, we're going to start calling in violet light. And this is going to come up from the floor or the ground in a circular motion. It's a very gentle tornado-like energy, very soft, very sweet and gentle. We're going to bring this up through our space, and it's going to start moving this energy, clearing that dense heaviness. And we're going to make sure and send it through every one of the corners of our space. Fill that entire energy. I can just see it raising up. And along with the violet, we call in white. This is for purity. This is the frequency for purity. So this light is going to come from the highest point of energy down and radiate in, kind of like a sprinkler system, just filling all that entire space, your entire piece of property up to the borders, your entire apartment, your entire office. And this adds another level of deeper healing. And now we're going to call in emerald green as well. Emerald green is the frequency for healing, health and healing. So again, just a different, deeper level, added layer of help. We're going to radiate this in from the highest level of energy of the space we're clearing. Again, that I always see it like a sprinkler system, just coming in and filling the entire space. And now, as we connect in with the space that we're clearing, I want you to focus your energy on a quiet corner or a quiet area. And this is where we're going to start calling in the 24 frequencies, quantum frequencies of light. And we're going to ask that this opens a portal, quantum portal, where this energy, it's like a vacuum where it's gently sucked in, it transforms it, into light, and then sends it back to the universe as light. So with our intention, we're calling in these 24 quantum frequencies. I'm guiding you. You just connect in with me. I'm here to help you. Call in these frequencies. And we open this. Okay, and then we're going to start calling in the emotional energies that exist in our space. Now, actually two of the colors I like to use here, I like to call in the violet. Violet is it's the most frequently used frequency and one of the strongest. And this is the frequency of forgiveness again. So you can see why this is so frequently used. So we're going to radiate this from the highest point of energy in the space and let it fill. Just kind of, helping gently sweep up that energy a little bit more. I know we called it in before, but this is, just kind of an extra layer. And now I'm going to call in the rose to be radiated through this space. This is for unconditional love. Kind of helps clear that judgment, those fears. And we can watch this. It's almost like little ants going into me. Just kind of trickles in there, transforms to light, and is released into light. And now let's focus our energy on, or attention, excuse me, not our energy, on clearing the mental energies in this space that exist in this space. And these are any fear, any judgment, any anger, any illusions that things need to look this way. Let's start calling those in, inviting those into the portal. Again, I'm going to call in the violet here for forgiveness. So we'll radiate this from our highest point of energy all throughout the space, just like a great big bubble coming in, you know. Just let it fill that entire space. And if you guys see any colors, please add them in. You might see yellow, which would be wisdom. Let's see, what else can I see here? I see pink for tenderness. You know, whatever you guys are seeing, it might come out as a color. It might come out as a word such as love or tenderness, you know, just whatever you feel here, use your intuition and call that in for assistance in clearing. And now we are going to invite any spirits who are ready to enter the quantum portal, be transformed into light and sent to their next destination, whether it's home or another soul piece, wherever they need to go. As we call them into the quantum portal, and there is a lot, you guys, I can feel it. They come and they touch me on the shoulder. They've played with my hair before. You know, and if you feel that too, right now I got one right behind me, just saying thank you. That's what they're trying to say. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Thank you for this work. Thank you for holding space for us. Okay, guys, sometimes we got to call in extra colors for them too. So let's call in royal blue for them. And this allows them to connect in with their inner strength, gives them protection too, to move forward on their journey. I also want to call in rose to radiate through the space. This is going to release any judgments and just create a space of unconditional love for them to move forward. Sorry, guys. It's big work. So if you see any other colors coming through or hear any words such as, you know, love, wisdom, faith, transformation, please call in whatever you are being called in to call in for them to move forward. And we're just going to hold space for a couple minutes and allow these energies to move, to transform, to turn to light. And as this work continues, we're just going to hold it until we see peach or orange. So I'll just kind of connect in, give it a minute or two. Hope you guys are all doing okay. Hope you guys are enjoying. Let's just connect in with our hearts and let this happen. This is big work, big, beautiful work. And you know, there is really strength in numbers. So it is said that as we do this work alone, we can assist 1,000 people. But for every number you add to the group, I believe it's 10,000. So that's pretty big clearing we're doing. Depending on how many of you here, my eyes are closed, so I can't quite see. But you know, whether you're here right now or you watch later, their time is not linear, so that doesn't matter. We're still doing this work together. We still call on my light, my support. I'm here for you. And it almost seems to move a little quicker with groups. It's like building a house. One person building a house would take, you know, I don't know, a couple months or so. I don't know. It's a terrible example because I don't even know. But if you get a group of people, it's obviously going to move faster, quicker. So I'm starting to see that peach frequency come in. And peach is the frequency for joy. And let's call in orange too. I start to see this peach come in. Orange is the frequency for celebration, which you should celebrate. Your space is clear. You've helped a lot of souls today. Pat yourself on the back. And thank you so much for joining me in this work. Let's connect back in with that portal space. And we can close this with our intention. So you don't want to leave these quantum portals open. So we're just going to close it with our intention. And it's closed. And go back up to the highest point of energy in the space. And we're going to call in the golden dome of manifestation around this space and around us, to amplify the work that we've done here today. And then I ask that you disconnect your light from that highest point of energy of the space, call it back to your quantum point, rub your hands together, place the palms of your hands over your eyes, and whenever you're ready, bring yourself back. How was that for you guys? Did you totally love that? I sure hope you did. Again, sorry, I get a little teary. I do a lot of work with spirits, and that's just part of who I am, and I absolutely love it. And, you know, we're like a big happy family. I kind of get a little sweet and emotional when I'm able to help them move on. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. So if you haven't already, make sure that you like the Akashic Academy Facebook page. If you have any questions or would like to connect with me about the work that I do, please reach out to me. My name is Rena Dwelly. And I will post the link to my business page. It's called Holistic Healing Therapeutics after the show. So, and definitely, like I said, feel free to PM me or connect with me, however that works best for you. I would love to help you out. Make sure that you become an Akashic Academy member. It's $11.11 a month. You just need to go to askyourrecords.com and connect with Emily. She will help you get all set up. She's the founder here at the Akashic Academy. And inside the Akashic Academy, there's special education from her and Coach Nick, and they are just a wonderful team full of love from the purest hearts I've ever seen. So I just know that you would love it. It's a totally supportive community. So, you know, as we move forward on our journeys, it's really important that we connect with the right people. And that's definitely a safe place to connect and enjoy and just get even more information. Tell them Rena sent you. So Emily will help you get it all figured out if you're interested, which you totally should be. It's one of the coolest places that I hang out on Facebook. Also, make sure you join Andrea Stepnowski for Chakra Flow at 7 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific. All right, guys, I'm sending you so much love. May your day be filled with magic. And join me next week. Before I let you go, I want to let you know that we will be connecting with the higher quantum levels of awareness next week. So Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern time, join me again. All right. Love you guys so much. Thank you for doing this work. This is huge, huge, huge work. So may you be blessed on your journey ahead. I'll see you next week.